What's up, boys? Today we will be playing some Minecraft. Again, continuing our series in the sky with all the mods 7 to the sky. Now you might be wondering, why the hell am I not streaming this? Well, that's because I want to try something different. See what happens when I record it. You know, we're in the experimentation stage, y'all, and that comes with doing recordings instead of streams. We'll see what happens. I'm still trying to get as much content out there as possible, and if that requires doing some recordings instead of live streaming it, well, so be it. We'll see what happens, what comes of this. Where we left off last time, we just completed killing some creepers, killing some zombies, and we now have the ability to do getting started at 2 right here. And this comes starting off with to the Twilight Forest. We can do this. You can start off with going to the Nether or go into the end. Ultimately, though, right away, before we get here, we need to get some power. Now, there's 2 ways to do that. Now, first, we're going to try to upgrade our furnace, which requires iron. Now, to do that, we're going to need a ton of gravel. And that's why now to do that, we're going to require a lot of gravel. And that's why we're going to be doing a time lapse of me getting stones, breaking stones, getting gravel, and getting iron. See you at the end of the time lapse, everybody. Okay, so we are back here. Now, what you saw in that time lapse was me mining a bunch of cobblestone, turning that into gravel. You saw I was messing around with this for a bit. I had to stop the recording and look up, and I had to watch a YouTube tutorial to figure out how the heck this is supposed to work. But damn, that produced a lot of cobblestone and quick. Now, I came to the realization that it would legitimately, honestly, be quicker to get iron by just doing this, weirdly enough. So now I'm going to continue that time lapse, but with me doing this. So, back to the time lapse. Okay, so breaking update. Apparently wandering traders can spawn in here. Now, there's nothing... Let's build you a little shelter, buddy. Why don't we? Come on over here. Let's open these up here to let you through, because I do not want to get rid of you. Your llamas I could care less, but you seem important enough to me to want to keep. what I'll try to do here is get him in without getting the llamas in, and then I can just kill the llamas because I do not need them crowding up the island. Unless you also want to go in, I guess. That would... Okay, come on. Now we can do it. Oh man, if these llamas are what's keeping you back. Alright, come on. I don't want to aggro your llamas right now. I'd really not have to deal with that. I even just made this easier on myself. Come on. There we go. Wow, that was so much harder than it should have had to be, but you know. Well, now we have a hanging llama. Well, back to the time lapse. Okay. Wow, that was exhausting. After a lot of grinding, we now have iron. We've fully iron meshed out this. We have our working cobblestone generator. We have more cobblestone than we know what to do with. We have farms. We had a villager, but apparently they despawn. Anyway, we've unlocked a couple quests here. We now have the Iron Mesh quest. And we're hopefully going to upgrade Diamond Mesh eventually. And we unlocked To the Twilight Forest because we got diamonds and we have some flowers. Now, we're not going to go in yet, but we do now have that possibility to enter the Twilight Forest. As for basic storage, we've unlocked these two quests pretty much because, well, let's see if breaking this. There we go. Now we get the quest. I craft that without even realizing that was a quest. You also now have access to these upgrades for drawers. You can see copper upgrade right here. You can see there's polar upgrades and everything. So we can now place these drawers. Now this won't be a manual. This one will have to be a manual drawer for cobble. That being said, it is a drawer full of cobblestone nonetheless. We're smelting this down because we're going to upgrade our cobblestone generator here, which should be easy enough. to get a cobblestone generator, we just need some lava and some cobblestone. And then we might eventually be able to go a step further than that and get an iron one. And by eventually, I mean we can do that right now. As for this, we still need to complete our quest of the iron furnace. Now that this furnace is complete, let's break it and unlock this quest. And then I'm probably going to need to do even more grinding again, because, well, we don't quite have as much iron as we need. So we now have a stone to iron furnace upgrade, so we can get another furnace and give it that upgrade as well. Let's put this other furnace right here. And boom, we now have 2 iron furnaces. And we should have more than enough coal to power this other furnace as well. Just waiting for this lava here. Almost there. And then I'm going to fill this with even more cobblestone. Just keep that going there. Now our next quest we need to unlock is a starter generator. Now this is a coal generator, which requires 2 redstone torches, which we need to figure out how to get redstone. So let's see that first. Now we can get it through redstone essence through mystical agriculture, but we don't have mystical agriculture unlocked yet. So we'll have to look at sieving. Now we can get this through dust. With iron meshes, it is very unlikely, but we can get it through dust, which will have to be what we do. So I think we're going to have to do more grinding. This episode is going to be like 40 minutes of me grinding and 10 of me talking. And we have our first bucket here. We can now break this down with our cobblestone in hand as well. Boom and boom. Now we're not going to place this down yet, because we're going to wait for a bucket of lava from here. And once this becomes a bucket of lava, well, we can get our iron cobblestone generator. I want to see how much copper we have here, and if we have enough to break into a copper upgrade for our drawers at the if we have enough for a copper upgrade for the drawers here. Copper upgrade requires a drawer, 2 chests. That's easy enough. And yeah, we should actually surprisingly have enough copper for that. So we just need that, all that copper, and all the copper from there. Okay, so it is a completely different day here. Stuff came up yesterday, wasn't able to continue recording, but we accomplished a lot yesterday. Now, we do have some quests we need to unlock, plus there's this, which I learned apparently we can just unlock manually. These are just task-based rewards. We don't actually have to do anything for them. They're given to us for free. So this one requires the Cooking for Blockheads book, which is a pretty simple recipe, I believe. Just smelt a book. Fair enough. Then we also can craft a fishing rod for that one, but we got a couple quests there, so that's easy enough. Now we also have unlocked some stuff in the Getting Started quest. We will be continuing to get more iron in the next video. Now, I believe we have another quest somewhere. Oh, no, I already collected that. That was the 4 copper ingots. So that's pretty much all the quests we have unlocked at this time. Now, I'm going to keep going until we get a... Well, I guess actually we can craft this right now, since the machining doesn't require too much. We just need some blue dye, which is easy enough. We need some gold, which is also pretty easy. And we need 4 iron, which we have. So let's get this machine block underway. Now the hard part for this will be that I believe we need not cobblestone. I believe we need redstone, which requires us to get dust. Now, there's a pretty easy way to get dust, and that's just, well, taking some gravel and mining this down to sand, and then mining the sand down to gravel. Or mining the sand down to dust. So I'm going to do that for, say, 3 stacks. And then I'll be back with that. Okay, so I'm in the middle of mining the sand down, and this thing spawned in. I have no clue what this is, and I thought I'd start recording right away because I don't know what the... What the hell? Well, I guess if any of you know what that spirit-looking thing is, please let me know. That is... What? I have no clue what that was. That is... Didn't make a sound or anything, just kind of appeared and... just... disappeared. I'm very confused. Okay, well, back to mining. I say, as 3 seconds later this thing is back. Is there a hitbox for it? No? Here, hold on. I'm gonna... keep recording here. This probably won't make it in the video unless anything happens here. I'm very confused as to what that... It's something straight out of Phasmophobia. Okay, well, after that weird 2 encounters there, we have our dust now. Now, redstone should be fairly easy to come upon from this dust. And by easy, I mean it's very rare, but it's still possible. See, there's some redstone. So we'll keep mining down this dust here. Again, you'll notice a lot of this game in this early stage is just using the Xnihilo mod with its sieving to get different materials that are very useful. So there is all of our minerals here. Now, let's not put that in there. Let's put that. We'll start a new chest for this stuff, I guess, and we don't need to mine that other thing of dust. So our gold and our iron should be good. Now let's look up machine block. Coal generator. So right here, this machine frame. Let's get our lapis out. I don't know why the machine frame requires lapis, but it does. So we need some coal, which we should have more than enough of. And then we need 2 redstone. What ain't the fuck? So it's not doing anything. It's just randomly appearing. Here, I'm gonna sleep. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I'm gonna sleep and see if it continues doing that in the day. Hopefully not. Well, there is our coal generator. And we just need to acknowledge that. And now we're done with this page for now. We're now on to here for the next episode. I'll see you then.